is watching over your shoulder because I probably am. Bye now.
Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Crab witch, crab witch. A sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treats. Crab witch, crab witch. Sandwich you want to eat. A Scrabble sandwich is so easy to eat. But oh, my cabbage fish recipe to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch is quite the breading treat.
Enthusiastically of neutralizing unfriendly.
Crabble can be more than just a sauce. Now
Watch your bridle!
crab witch, it's a sandwich you want to eat. Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it or retreat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own crabble repast. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave for crabble to your favorite end. Better watch it walk through her industrial plant. Wild crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you've heard you can't eat 'em, yup, it's true, you can. Crab witch, consume at your own risk. Crab witch, it tastes awful. Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment, like the kind you feel from a simple
Halt. What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's Choice. Halt. Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe.
apple shakes all day, every day. Come see Auntie, dearies. Auntie cares about you just a little bit more.
Okay, back to business. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
And who did I see lying with me? The self-made market himself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slap yourself on the highest quality. I saw saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost all the cards? I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the first. So full of confidence, I asked her.
Freelancer, you are currently heading into strongly recommend.
Thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be.
Any better? Get some get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose betterments, all betterments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and balance the whole. Monopolize for price, control is our highest
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh and new surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So surely you and I will all reach.
Yes.
Persuade them God a better liberate society. Sell them on an improved peace. It's time to mount poverty. Choose betterment or impediment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and dance your whole monopolize for price, components are highest.
Yes.
Pitch them on some moral grace. Make them buy our corporate way. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the best. She said,
Oh, yeah.
If all else fails, kill the bastard. They're playing They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
İçeride var suçuyor. Nasıl zaten?
what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must, do what you can. Ignore all the rules, never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. Now, here's a song to take your mind off the
Apoplexy. Whooping fits.
Yeah.
Childhood gout. Adult rickets. Dysentery. Bloody flux. Decrepitude. Night.
Yes.
Mania. Melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill of TC. What you
Chronic itch. Inflammation. Night sweats. Flatulation. Lumbago. Mild days. Scrumpox. General malaise. Imbalanced humor. Apnea. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Hold your fire.
engaging hostile life forms.
Cut them out. Feel like a rube believing all the Aether Wave chatter about how quick, easy, and profitable this would be. I'm all tuckered out. Fire!
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy. Easy, just rest your time.
How's the scavenging out there? Anything juicy?
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You wanna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy. Just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head. With this sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisement specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Under only one circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay: if it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline Scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Anti all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's just VP. Seems highly involved in their whole humanitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answer to him.
Emergency protocol syringes prime.
The console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but when you suss out the real story,
Come to, but I'm not ready.
thematically.
Let me know when you needed us.
Feel, yeah.
When you drink Purple Bear tequila.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. That's the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
to get you going in the morning.
When you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Consume in peace, and you won't have a problem. The only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry tequila today.
Shake up day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Chase around on that purple.
Please don't interrupt me. Training mantisaurs is enough of a headache without answering a stranger's question. Up and at 'em! Sweet morning. So much nutrition. I wonder which local flora and fauna this new breed of
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we take you to the battle-worn planetoid of Eden, where Auntie's invasion is currently...
Can't say I was expecting to see anyone else in these parts for a good long while. Hello, friend. Welcome to the most beautiful half-built landing platform on all of Dorado.
I've been on a profit safari.
Simple, friend. You see any sergeants barking orders? Any of those spidery crystal critters lurking in the rocks? Any order forces storming the area? No, you do not. The perfect blend of just close enough to the base to be safe, but not close enough for any officers to get nosy. And I still get paid the same as if I was a frontliner.
Don't spill a drop of that arachnid discharge.
Ah, there's the real beauty of it. They won't. The Order's anti-air guns are a damn sight better than we expected. There's no reason to finish the landing pad. Command won't go back to building it until the war is won. Keeping this place safe.
Work harder, not smarter.
The Order gave us permission to keep a single emergency medical evacuation ship nearby. Would have really helped the troopers stationed in the outposts that just got wiped out. You know, if any of them had survived. Although with just one ship, doubtful the contracts of anyone below a captain covers medical expenditure of that level. Oh well.
For now, let's turn our...
Oh, no doubt about it, friend. They've been blasting our landing craft out of the sky right, left, and center. I can't even imagine the total cost of it all. But as long as my bids keep rolling in, why should I care? Someone else is getting demoted for that, not me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to my favorite pastime, doing absolutely nothing and getting paid for it.
Find a few breeds. The Hammerclaw is a hull-headed rascal. Lives up to its name. Packs a wallop up close. Claw breed lobs plasma from its claw jaws. They'll get you coming and going. You'll find various breeds adapted to their environments across Arcadia. Use your upper story when loading up for a hunt. Consider the habitat. Crabbles on Paradise Island hate a good joke. Really sticks in their claw. My security team tells me we'll find a herd of hammerclaws on yonder beach. Let's go close the deal. Huh. Beach is empty. The creature is stirring. Someone on my team is getting quite the vigorous dressing down. Wait, what's that in the sand? They dig! They get burrow!
Please observe that this outpost remains relatively undamaged despite recent hostilities. Further investigation is warranted.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
Okay, I'm fine. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside. Crabble meat is...
Are you saying what I'm saying right now, Commander?
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? You're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort? What on this face conjures the notion that I'm looking for random chatter? Go away, I'm busy.
All those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department, may you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Yeah. Relax. Relax. Yes, oh.
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention? This is a fort. Those are soldiers. They are mantisaurs. And I am far too busy to play tour guide. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Save me? From him? Oh, no. Not only is he not a threat, introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance. Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior most trooper. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know what your business is in our base. My experimental mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer. Of course not. I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out by now.
We have all figured it out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one willing to say it to your face.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
And now, back to it. This one always makes me...
No, it's fine. Ignore her. Executive Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants one to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa.
He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the lobby damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts. Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose. I understand. But remember, the scientific value is immense.
This unit has added Mantisaurs to its registry of approved task managers.
One day, I know you'll be I've been
Hey, stranger! You're one of those... I can't remember what, but I need help, and here you folks will do good deeds for free. Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch. They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want me locked in here until they pen me in the sewers.
Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation.
Hell no, I didn't do it. I actually like Chief Cuddy. He was pretty alright for a guy who's angling for executive. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it. I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now. We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here. I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was Sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But there ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew. Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to security. No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So, I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy. He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
You're back? Why? Oh, is that a fact? Then why don't you elucidate my shitty judgment, genius? What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge.
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned Sisty stew. Stew that I count. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Did you say Crabble? Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
Listening workforce, at least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats.
Law, no. At least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock. What? No. It was an accident. Nobody would have. At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret. So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while. Of course she does. If she shows up and we're all out of order, it makes us look bad. And if we look bad, she looks bad. So if I'm not here, it's a mess for everyone. Well, then she's cleared, of course. No more questions asked. She goes free, you get bits, I get on with my life. Deal? Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
My dear, you know my terms. They are
What's happening? Are you making any progress? Thank you, but please hurry. I've got severe claustrophobia, and being locked in this tiny cage makes me feel like I've got a Manosaur Queen sitting on my chest.
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So welcome to Bonnie's barely above-board battlefield bazaar. We know consume, and to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind.
Or your ends just won't quite meet. I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you every single bit you owe.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You here for the view? Checking that the cables I patched are staying together. When that big old gun downstairs was working, it rattled the wiring in the walls, so sometimes the lines short out. They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated. At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up, but there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't. The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Auntie'd only send a few